faucet dilemma. Wrapping up this situation, and to keep this from happening again, to make sure stuff is has lubricated. And I also, on this one, I went to the closet behind the shower and cut out an access door. Not only that, I installed shut-off valves on this shower. And I can access them from the rear to turn the water off to keep from shutting down the whole house. So I have an access door that I cut out and installed these shut-off valves. Got everything sealed back up. Before I did that, I tested the lines, make sure there were no leaks, tested the new shower kit, make sure there was nothing leaking, and got everything closed in, sealed up. Got my towel back up there. It's not 100%, but once it dries, you can do a phase 2 on that. But this was not planned. But it happened, and being prepared made a big difference. Didn't panic. Well, like what was happening with the broken off cartridge here. Whatever this was on, Anyway, the idea was to go over, remove this ring, spin it off, pull this whole cartridge out, insert the new one in there, put the ring back, put the plate back on, put the knob back on. That was the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, you're done. But this thing somehow, over time, had rusted. I didn't have a torch to put on it to loosen it up. And I thought I felt it move, but it wasn't that moved. The whole cartridge moved, which caused the copper piping at the rear to spring a leak. And once I went out, turned the water back on to double check to make sure my to make sure what I had suspected was happening. When I turned the water back on, water was shooting out of the side. And I knew right away, I have to tear this wall out. I have to take my sawzall and saw this pipe out. In 3 places. From where the shower goes hot and cold, that had to come out. And I wasn't sure. When I went to Home Depot, you never know what they have sometimes, but this time I got blessed. They had a kit that snapped together. Well, they had some plumbing parts that snapped together onto copper piping, and that saved me. I didn't finish up the second day that I was doing this, but I was able to take some shut-off valves that slide on top of was able to take some shut-off valve that slide on top of this copper pipe or tubing, and the water went off when I turned that valve. No leaks, nothing. I was able to leave it like that overnight. Went home, came back the next day, everything was still fine. So the residents were able to use their water, and there was not one leak. All these shut-off valves did was slide on top of this pipe into place, and they were there. Nice, snug, no leak, amazing. This project came together, and able to get the hole closed back in, got the tile back on, and somewhat presentable. And it's going to have to dry. Have to go and touch up, and that job is done. The water works fine. Have the new shower head in there, and everybody's happy. Anniversary 2, Part 3, the leaking shower dilemma. Finished, done, it's over. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I added some shut-off valves here and an access panel in the back through the closet in case this happens again, and just reach through and turn off these two valves, and we'll have the fluid turn off the water to the whole house. So there you go. Oh my, look at that little boy. Boy, he's a plumber. He's a drywall specialist. How long you been doing this? Huh? Who taught you that? Boy, that is something else. You went to school for that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's nice. Okay, thank you.